Hey guys, today we're going to have a look at a YouTube video from Touch Football Australia of Scott Buckley being mic'd up during the NTL's 2022. He was the head coach of the Sydney Met side, playing in a round game against the CQ Bulls. So if you don't know Scott Buckley, I included him on my list of the top 20 players from 2010 to present. I think he was about 5, so he's a very high regarded player and a very well respected coach. Let's get into what I think of this video, because obviously when you're coaching, you're not trying to explain everything the way the world will understand, you just want your players to understand. So let's see if we can break down what he's doing.
A heartbreaking loss in extra time in the final last year.
Yeah,
this is a touch, mate. Absolute heartbreaker in extra time.
There he is there, walking.
They're going to have some fire in their belly coming out here this year.
Let's get at him. Next job, get at him. Got to be going forward. Stay up. Go back.
What do you want to do, Kano?
Nice, man. Nice, lads. Good boy, Mark. Can you just watch him through
Sweet, you can't even see him. There he is.
Can you watch him through our box?
So he's talking to the ref there.
Moff. First step, forward. Then up, okay?
There's some...
Okay, so he's talking to Josh Moffat there. I think what he means, he's either talking about two things when he says going forward, whether or not he's defending the line, and he wants him a little bit tighter. So when we're defending our line, we always move forward our first couple of steps so we can make a decision which way we go from there. We don't want to be too far wide coming in on an angle, because then it's our other side that's really vulnerable. So he's either talking about that moving forward, or maybe even their sub pattern. He wants them to run a bit direct with the ball before he goes either way to the side. So not sure what he's talking about there, but I'm fairly confident it's one of them two.
Some enthusiasm here. This is what we like.
You see the replay coming up. It's good contact in the previous play, but just on the back foot.
I see. Don't contest that ruck.
Contesting the ruck. So I've actually got this clip in a video that's came out. If you haven't seen it, it's about making dominant touches on your line. And Scott here is talking to Aussie about contesting the ruck, which is dominating the touch. So we don't want to dominate the touch. We'll just go back and have a look at that. See how he dominates that touch there? And he's basically flat-footed. And there's a sweeper that's going to be coming around at full speed. So you're flat-footed, and now you've got to compete with someone who's already running. So if you just stick a hand out, make the lightest touch you can, give yourself plenty of space, and being light on your feet, you'll be able to start running a lot quicker and get back to the line a lot better. So he gets
you see the replay coming up. It's good contact.
Gets a bit held up there, and you can just see it's a matter of it's a matter of like that much. But that's don't contest the ruck.
Goes, Caden, take it to that corner so we can throw it back to you. All good. No, sweet, bro. Wait, good patience. So, wait, can you do me a favour? On touch 3, this winger is through our box every touch.
So that, just going back there, we were talking about. So he's talking to the ref here.
No, sweet, bro.
Just go back to here.
As that ball goes, Caden, take it to that corner so we can throw it back to you.
Yeah, so he's talking to the link there. So once the 4-on-3, he's hit the long ball. So he's thrown it, essentially if you're a link running a hole and the ball goes over your head, what he wants you to do is turn and run towards the ball, because the tap back from the wing is on. So we don't want to just think those links, their job's just done for the rest of the day. You have a job to do.
Good patience. So, can you do me a favour? On touch 3,
it's good there.
This winger is through our box every touch. Like as soon as we're trying to get Mads to go into half, he's straight through the middle, holding it up every time.
So the ref looks a bit perplexed by that one, and I am too. It's a different one. I'm guessing what he means is the opposing winger, or the defending winger, is running into the sub box and getting in the way. It's a bit of an interesting one, that. So hopefully someone can sort of tell me what was going on there. But that's an interesting sort of comment to make to the referee.
Nice guy. Wait. Everything is down to defence.
That's right. It is.
Let's get him a set here. Let's get him a set. Get out,
be big, Lockie, be big.
Someone there. Nice, lads. Great D. Good D.
Nice. And that's important too. It feels great when you sub off the field and you get a big high five from players, coaches, and that. It lifts you to go on the next time as well.
Let's go. Let's go. Banks downstairs.
6 more. 6. He's put his hand out. That's all right.
That's good.
Junior, drop.
So he's claiming 6 again off the referees, but he didn't get the call and he just moves on straight away.
Wait, I'm going to switch you. Wait, offensively, sweepers, Cindy's, all right, and MLs. Get up, Kano!
Okay, so he's just talked about what he wants offensively, and he's 100% right. When you go up against CQ or Sharks or Pineapples or a Queensland team, a very strong Queensland team, they always send the high links. So the plays that he's called, none of them are for a 4-on-3. So that he doesn't call roosters, he doesn't call out balls, he doesn't call just your regular 4-on-3, he doesn't call counties. Anything where your link's going to be the ball player he doesn't want, unless it's an ML or a sweeper, because that's a middle play the ball. It's actually getting the links, because the links are working so much harder in defence, he's calling these plays so the links are irrelevant. The links aren't going to come in and make a touch on the middles, leaving their own link out in the middle of nowhere, because they'll just give him the ball for a 2-on-1. It's very smart actually calling those plays, because he knows that the CQ links are working overtime and trying to stay connected with their middles in defence. So if he can just run middle plays, it'll catch those links offside as well, and they won't be able to get in the channel. Cindy is a middle sweep, so that's if you think the link is working too high, you can catch them by sweeping around and taking them on short side, which is what happened in the first try we saw.
Get at him! Stay up! Get up! Yes, Aussie! Aussie, get back!
Yes, Aussie. Aussie, get back.
Wait,
Look, to be honest, there, he wouldn't have remembered that he said that. He'd be watching that back going, oh, wow.
wait, speed up. Listen, shush, speed up the tempo of the transitions. Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta work!
Transitions, he means when you receive the ball after they've turned it over, or there's a set of 6 that's done, and yeah, the transition between them having the ball and you having the ball. Now he's just said,
Kano, Junior, get a drink, then come here.
that's good. You don't want to be hammering them with information just as they're getting off the field, okay? Especially when you're probably at a heightened stage emotionally as a coach as well. You've just seen something. If you bombard them with information before giving them time to actually have a rest, get a drink, get the composure back, they're going to forget it. So him telling them to have a drink first, once you got your drink, come and see me, he doesn't have to then chase them, okay, because he's got a job to do. And it just gives them all a chance to sort of take a breath, and the message will get across a lot better then.
Wait, Cindy's
And here it is there.
sweepers and outballs for you, all right?
So he wants an outball. Fucking
Someone
that.
say KFC?
So he wants an outball.
Nice roll into the line, good meters. Pick up early release. Oh, and footwork from Cridlin. Wow.
He touched
Nick
him!
Good is having a chat with him.
So he yelled out, don't roll.
He touched!
So the middle that's up at the moment, that's the player that he's talking to, and he wants him to be brave and jump over and make that touch. Instead of rolling, which gets them all the way to the 7-metre line, you can see just beyond the referee there, not the white line, there's a dotted line. So it tells him not to roll.
Get up!
Nice roll.
And you can see the other middles there caught making the touch, and both of them are offside. So it does make it very difficult to defend that. So what he's trying to say is one middle hang back, the other middle be brave and make that touch.
Line, good meters. Pick up early release. Oh, and footwork.
It's a good read, but I think he's just called offside.
Wow.
He touched
Nick
him!
Good is having a chat with the on-field referee.
He touched him! Sweeper block.
I think he was just called offside.
With the extension and the drive to get yourself going.
Come on,
forward,
boys, need some stops.
Makes it so hard for that defender to actually make a touch. As we see.
Robbo, you make that touch? Are you making that touch?
Box go over.
TJ, you got to get more urgency. Come on, man. He made the touch. Come on, we need more urgency.
Yeah, and what he means by that, it's a bit of a shame. Like, it's not a shame. It's a bit of a coach killer. So let's have a look at this.
With the extension and the drive.
When he says he needs more urgency because someone's making the touch, they're running a sweeper, which they want to run on the middle closest to the camera here. But the other middle tries to double touch, and I'll have a video about double touching eventually coming out on the channel. So essentially, the middle that's not making the touch has got an opportunity to get back on side. But he just sort of lack of urgency. He could be backpedaling a lot faster there, and it's his man coming around on the sweep there. So that should be just man on. He should be making that touch.
Are you making that touch? TJ, you got to get more urgency. Come on, man. He made the touch. Come on, we need more urgency.
Yeah, he's right. They need more urgency. That was a bit of an inexcusable play.
Left foot puts it in the right hand and
there's the out ball.
Step up, lock. Get up, lock. Yeah, good touch, Kyle. Let's go.
Running.
Get up here, lock.
Pulls back out.
Go,
Shy the 7. Harry Griffin.
Ooh. It's a good try.
That's the one. That's the one try we probably wear. Tim should hit.
And that's good because he's showing a bit of respect to the opposition there. Like, no matter how good your defence is, really good attack is probably going to score a try, and that's really good attack. Like the link gets up, makes the touch here, but the dummy half, like the dummies to him here, he dummies and gets this middle. I don't know if you can see the mouse, but gets that middle across. And essentially opens up the 4-on-3 for him, and it's just a brilliant pass. There's not much you can do about that. I know he says the winger's got to hit in, but that's a tough one.
Tim should have hit it. Tim should have hit it. No, that's a winger's got to read it and hit it.
In a perfect world, yes, but
first wins.
Tim going forward. Catalano plays it. Oh, is that a come off fingertip? And picked up with the forward somersault.
Wait.
I actually remember walking past this. I think I was going to the canteen or something because I was at NTL. I'm with Hunter Western Hornets. Don't let that fool you. That's WA. And I remember seeing this, and everyone just went up. It was just awesome. Just the ricochet off, I don't know, was his head or his back or something, and then they ended up scoring a try. And it's good refereeing to actually note that nothing actually happened to make not play on.
So hold on. There's no penalty coming, but it's play through. That's 3 play-throughs for no penalty or try.
I get that, but you have to ask the question, why was there not a penalty?
That's what I'm asking you. Wait, keep wanting to defend.
I think the referee's sort of expecting that Scott Buckley's going to understand exactly what he's saying. I don't really understand. He's saying you got to ask yourself why wasn't there a penalty, but maybe you don't know the answer to that because we think different to referees, so we're not going to know the answer to that. So I would have probably said exactly what Scott said.
Moff, are you sweeping? Quarterback. Sweep. Oh,
so quarterback is when you sweep around, you give it straight back to the dummy half. So against the grain, you go one way and then rip it back the other way.
Yeah, Robert!
Again, probably look at that back and there's a little look to the camera.
On the third penalty,
I think they're down a player here.
The defender who gives away the last penalty has to leave the field, and you can see him over in the background.
Yeah.
All good. Oh yeah, I've got no issues with that try. Head up.
Yeah.
Wait. We're starting to lose the midfield. Listen.
That means they're progressing up the field a lot faster than what he wants them to.
Moff, you good? Kano. Look, from me, it's just defensive misses.
Half time.
Like honestly,
Yep.
We're attacking good. We're winning most of the midfield. We're getting some unlucky calls, but it's defensive misses.
It's true.
Get back, get on side, pull corner, protect the short side. All that. They've scored 1 try from passing.
Yeah.
Refs have been diving through us.
So he's 100% right. The bullet pass that we saw on the link channel was really the only try that they deserved. Oh, you could probably say that when the Mets were down a player that they deserved that because they ended up getting the player put in the bin. But you saw the first try, which was he contested the ruck, which is probably against policy. Another one was when the middle double touched on the sweep, and he said he needed more urgency. He's 100% right on that. And yeah, those there was only 4 tries in the first half, and so that's half of them that were pretty inexcusable.
Have some pride in our line. You're not scoring. Some urgency. Every middles and links, one more step. Everything's one more step and we're on.
Oh yeah, sorry, that was the other one when
right,
the shot up from the
stick
link, but he was
with what we're
offside.
doing. Do not panic.
So 5
Somebody
tries.
take control when they're out there. We don't need a million calls. If Moffat's out there, let him control it. You're going to get the ball. He's been instructed you'll get the ball when you're together. So just let him control it and you'll get the ball where we need to. But stick with it. Keep going.
It's a good point.
But
All they did was fade down and hit him on the out.
yeah, but the problem is because Robbo was middle and we had 5. No, the thing is we had 5. So Robbo got, as soon as Robbo's beat, it's toast. Yeah.
I've got a video out if you want to check it out about what you can do with your defending with 5 players or attacking against the team with 5.
And throw that way. But other than that, man, like we had 5 on, so no stress. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
No
do
stress.
3 wheat bix with yogurt, fruit and milk. How many do you do? Yeah, I'm a wheat bix kid.
You're a wheat bix
Don't
kid.
skip that ad. In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to show you how to start a business on Shopify. Go to shopify.com and sign up for your free trial.
Sweeper coming.
Benbow
Oof.
at pace.
So much speed, but this might be forward off the right, maybe.
Listen, wait, everyone here, listen up. I don't care that we got away out of jail and we got the turnover. No touches. We've said that.
All right, yeah, me personally, some coaches are okay with doing this. Me personally, 100% agree. That is a ridiculously risky play where your chances, your outcomes are, if you play it safe, you make the touch, no matter what. If you try that, which is a no touch, what he did was the link pulled out of the touch. I'll just go back. So he's pulled out of the touch and essentially relied on what the referee was going to call on, if it was a try or not. If the referee calls play on there, it's a try because he's not actually trying to defend properly. So he's just complaining about, not complaining, but he's signaling that he didn't make the touch. So I always want players making the touch. Okay, make the touch, continue with your policy because you may get a penalty there, but you may leak a try. So it's just too much of a gamble, especially when the score's 5-4. That's too much of a gamble. If you're going to pull out like that, or not so much pull out, if they do make the touch before you get the opportunity to make a touch, yeah, call it, but continue defending your movements like you normally would. Don't stop to call it. Keep running back on side, keep pulling corner while you're calling it.
At pace.
So much speed, but this
They
might
get
be
the call
forward off
there,
the
but
right, maybe.
like I said, I'm
Listen,
100% in
wait,
agreement with
everyone
Scott.
Listen up. I don't care that we got away out of jail and we got the turnover. No touches. We've said that.
Especially if they've said it already.
We don't know what one we're going to get, them or us.
Yeah. Different in the midfield. They can probably do that in the midfield when if you call his play on, you've got plenty of time to recover.
Touches. Yeah, I know, but still, we don't want it because it's a lottery. Wait, defensive intensity, we're in the game.
He's getting on the field a bit.
Just keep getting stops, we'll get one.
Oh, left foot from Jardel again over the top, and they are going to get it away. Well, if you thought the play before was something special,
Ooh.
the one after it's not too bad either.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm not sure who he's
Nah.
talking to there.
Look, we're just fucking doing dumb shit. Like, absolute fucking stupidity. Get your fucking heads in the game. Think, what are they doing? What are they bringing? What do I need to do? Unlucky.
Yeah,
That's better.
he's right, but there's probably a better way to do it. I'd probably talk to one or two at a time instead of grabbing the whole team together because they're not all doing dumb stuff.
Let's go. Lockie,
That's
Lockie,
Nick
get
good
us
there.
over. Lockie, get us over.
Let's go, Dave. Dave.
Oh, we got lucky.
Lucky man.
Who's
the 2 links that are coming? 2 links.
Been there before. Been there, walked away from a call or something, man. We got lucky there.
Kim.
That's the ref. Kim's the ref.
He didn't touch this. Kim didn't touch this.
They didn't even call it, though.
No, he didn't call it. Oi, listen here. Oi, listen. The only way that we're getting back in this game is if we assert some fucking dominance in the midfield. That's the only way. Go.
And inserting some dominance in the midfield doesn't essentially mean making hard touches. It's putting pressure on as far as shooting goes. He's probably identified that CQ are getting from their end of the field all the way up to the 7 at the Mets end way too quickly, way too easily, and he wants to assert some dominance. We want to start shooting. We want to start burying them there in their end, because obviously they're a lot better when they're running into a play than when they're static. So yeah, midfield is very important when it comes to games, because essentially you're defending 80% of the time in the midfield.
He's appealing every time. Yeah. We hit link. Sinker. Wait, sinker ball at links on.
So he's just said that the winger's peeling out while the middle and the link's coming in.
Get out of it!
How about they kick the ball? Look where the ball is.
Everyone here, the advice off for everybody else and just worry about ourselves. Let me have the advice. Score! Try! So how's that not a playthrough?
Well, yeah, it's confusing. We see those as coaches. And the hardest thing is we never can hear the referees. We never hear them. Oh, hang on, I've gone.
Advice off for everybody else and just worry about ourselves. Let me have the advice.
Yeah, we never hear. So there's...
Score! Try!
So he's called the link off there, which should mean play on, unless he's already blown the penalty here, but we don't... It's very confusing because we can't hear the refs and we don't... We just see a signal.
Really need to chance their hand too much. Benbow picks it up. It's just opening up here for the CQ Bulls. Again,
That hurts.
but it really looked like there wasn't too much happening.
Huh? Not no legs, just dumb. That's f***ing selfish and dumb play. Selfish and dumb play, that's what we're doing. Every wants a ball,
Yeah,
no one wants to defend.
Choose who you... Like, you can say that as a coach. Just make sure you choose who you're saying it to. He's talking to Luke Kane there, which is probably fine. Luke's a very experienced player, probably a leader in that team. You probably wouldn't say that to someone who's on their first year. You'd probably lose their confidence a little bit. But yeah, if you pick the right person, you can sort of vent like that too.
Thanks, mate.
And then he's just walked over and gave them a compliment. So yeah, I think that's pretty good display of coaching at that level. I think it's a really good display. Obviously, you probably wouldn't take that approach if you had like an under-14 side, but look, he's a really good coach. He knows what he's talking about, and what's frustrating him would be something that they've practiced over and over again, and they go out and something different's happening, or they react to, what I've been told is they react to the picture and not the policy, and that's what is really frustrating as a coach. But yeah, feel free to check that video out. I'll put a link in the description if you haven't seen it already, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe.